a report that came out last week that said that, yes, the cloud is a $100 billion market opportunity. Yes, big data is a $50 billion market opportunity. But software-defined network in the year 2020 will be a $20 trillion opportunity as it implements the Internet of Everything. This is the next frontier. I want to receive a query in the CIS. I want to do a query plan. I want to know that I'm going to get 100 million rows from the left and 10 million from the right, and I want to tell the network, I need a whole bunch of bandwidth over here for the next 20 seconds. That's real data virtualization, because now the data, no matter where it is, looks like it's local and performs like it's local, and you can actually start to affect your entire ecosystem, not just the software in our box, so that you can actually make great progress. The combination of Cisco and Composite will enable you to do that. It's hard, it's challenging, it's never been done before. Oh, there's that innovation thing again. You know, it's paving the way for the future, meets my principles. I like this business, I like what we're doing here. But more than anything, you're sitting in the right room, because we're going to tackle this problem. And we're going to use our excellence in engineering in order to beat it down until we whip it. And there's no other data virtualization company who's even on this agenda or even considering dealing with these types of issues. This is great, cool stuff. And I'm really I'm jazzed about the whole thing. So I put it to you. Do you want us to innovate? What do you think? Everybody in this room is moving to the cloud, and everybody in this room will move to multiple clouds. It is inevitable. You will have some data at Salesforce.com. You will have some data at Workplace, your HR data. You will have your own internal cloud. You'll have privacy concerns, so you won't use certain public mechanisms. You'll develop Microsoft applications and stash them up in the Azure cloud. We are moving to the world where we'll have multiple clouds coordinated with each other, networks everywhere. The still point is not a repository. The still point is not a warehouse. The still point is the network. And the bottleneck is the network. And that's why I'm still in this business, because I love solving problems like this. And this is going to be great, great fun. I would like to introduce a new concept today and a new enrichment to the product. And by the way, this is a great example of a strategy that Composite had prior to the acquisition. And we told Cisco about it, and they went, that's cool, build that. And so we will. It's called a business directory. It's a place to store the views that we create and the other views that exist of the data in the enterprise, and we will build it to promote self-service. This business directory will allow the IT organizations to take the raw data, the uncleansed data, to clean it up, to dedupe it, to create a schema that the business users understand in a business level, to allow them to search on it, to allow them to access it directly, and to empower the self-service mechanisms. This will make you more successful because you're taking workload out of IT and allowing the business users to operate independently, so they request less of you and you can do a better job of what they actually do request of you. The business directory is an empowerment tool. And it's something that we're really excited about building because it is the next logical step. We went through this yesterday with our Customer Advisory Council, and we had a panel, and there were 4 guys at the front of the stage, and one guy surprised me. He said, this is the most exciting idea that you guys have come up with in the last 4 years. And as he said it, the other 3 guys nodded. The business customers will get the data they want, and the IT will close the gap with business customers and take the friction out of the relationship. This is really cool stuff. We will work on this starting immediately. We will ship it next summer. There was a day when reporting was everything. But over the past few years, what's happened is that has morphed. And it has morphed where people want to do more and more with their data. In general, they call this analytics. What we have built is what I call the world's fastest path to data. It is called Collage. It is a new product. It is a product that allows a data analyst to build a sandbox and just an extraordinary period of time. So what we now have is a hugely scalable system that we're putting together with a directory of all of the data that exists in that system and a product that allows self-service all under IT's control so that you can curate the data and then make it available to folks, and you guys become the heroes of the day, because without your help, the business would not have the insights that it has and would not be nearly as competitive and move forward in the way that it should. This is where IT should be. This is the service and the capabilities that IT's always wanted to provide, and this is what we're trying to enable. Once you get the data into the sandbox, then you can make it available to all of the available tools. So what we're doing as a company, in summary, is trying to solve the technical problems of scalability, trying to solve the human problems of approachability, and build the systems that takes data virtualization to the next level. And we're doing it from a foundation where we have more engineers, more support staff, more connectivity into the network, and greater financial viability so that we can achieve a global reach. Other than that, not much is going on in composite software.